Again. Okay, this is our ODFL pre-trip in-cab. Okay, we're going to start by, we have our ERG book with our emergency response guide, our permit book, and our spare fuses in the side door. We have a 10BC fire extinguisher, properly mounted and secured and fully charged. Over here we have our 3 reflective triangles, properly mounted and secured in a box. We then put our seat belt on. Seat belt's properly mounted, secured top and bottom with no cuts and frays. Our windshield is properly mounted and secured, clean, free of illegal stickers. Our mirrors are properly mounted and secured, adjusted for the driver. Our air horn and city horn, properly mounted and secured, working properly. Our steering wheel is properly mounted, secured, no excessive play. Our clutch, brake, and accelerator pedals are properly mounted, secured, no excessive play, and they are free of debris. Our shifter is properly mounted, secured, and it has no excessive play. That is the end of our key off segment that we do. Now we're going to turn the key on. We're going to do our indicator lights. So we turn the key on. We have our ABS light, our right, left turn signal, our brights, and our 4-ways, all properly mounted, secured, and working. Then we have our windshield wipers, properly mounted and secured, making full contact with the windshield, and our washer fluid is working. Next, we have our heater and defroster. So you'll turn it to defrost, crank up the fan. Our defroster is working and there are no obstructions. We then switch to heat, and our heater is working. Okay, so now at this point we are going to do a safe start and check our gauges. So a safe start is shifter is in neutral. If you're driving a Freightliner, you will have to push the clutch in to start it. Okay. Slowly release the clutch, put your feet on the floor. Now we're just going to go clockwise with our gauges. We have our water temperature and oil gauge. We have our voltage meter. We have our fuel, primary and secondary air, our speedometer, and our RPM gauge, all properly mounted, secured, and working. At this point, you're just about through. Now we just need to do our 3 brake tests. Our first series of brake tests is dealing with our parking brakes. So the first thing we're going to check is our trailer parking brake. To do that, you're going to put the transmission in first gear, release the tractor parking brake. Then you're just going to let out on the clutch slightly and give it a slight tug. Okay, our trailer parking brake is working. With the clutch still in first gear, you're going to set the tractor parking brake and release the trailer parking brake. Okay, same thing. We're going to just let out of the clutch easy. Okay, our tractor parking brake is working. Put the transmission in neutral, feet on the floor, set your parking brake. Now we're going to talk about the service brake test. Make sure you differentiate. These are your parking brakes, this is your service brake. Service brake test consists of you driving forward at approximately 5 miles per hour. And you're going to come to a stop. When you do, before you come to a stop, you're going to release your hands off the wheel to see if the truck veers to the left or right, indicating a brake problem. When you're done with that, you're going to set the brakes with the transmission in neutral, and you're going to let the instructor know that you're ready for your air brake test. Now, the air brake test consists of four steps. The first step is you're going to let the truck run, and you're going to let the pressure build. And between 120 and 140, you should hear the air governor audibly kick out, letting you know that the compressor is working properly. Okay? When that's complete, it'll make a loud audible sound. When that is complete, then you're ready for your second step. The second step is you're going to check the air brake system for leaks. To do that, we are going to put the truck in first gear. We are going to shut the truck off, turn the key back on. We are going to put our feet on the floor, and we're going to release our parking brakes. Now, to check the system for leaks, you are going to tell the instructor to time you for 60 seconds. You are going to put steady pressure on the service brake. You should lose no more than 3 psi for a single unit or 4 psi for a combination unit. When that test is complete, you're going to put your feet back on the floor, and you're ready for step 3. You tell the instructor that you are going to check to see if your low air warning light or buzzer is working properly. To do that, you're going to fan the service brake down to approximately 55 psi, at which point the light and buzzer should come on. There's a light, there's a buzzer. Okay, so when this is complete, you're ready for your fourth and final step. You're going to tell the instructor that between 20 and 45 psi, as you fan the service brake down more, your tractor and trailer parking brake valves should pop. And there we have it. And that's the end of your air brake test and the end of the in cab.